Ever wondered what truly makes us happy? What the secret is to a life of contentment? Well, allow me to introduce you to a thought-provoking book that attempts to shed some light on these questions. The Happiness Hypothesis by Jonathan Haidt is a remarkable exploration of the human condition and our perpetual quest for joy. In this book, Haidt embarks on an intellectual journey, bridging the gap between ancient wisdom and modern science. He delves into the teachings of great philosophers and the findings of contemporary psychology to provide us with a unique and comprehensive understanding of happiness. Haidt's hypothesis is not just a theory, but a guide that unravels the complexities of human happiness, helping us to comprehend what truly matters in the quest for a fulfilling life. So, let's dive into the chapters of this intriguing book and discover the secrets of happiness. Imagine yourself as a rider on an elephant. Who's really in control? This metaphor paints a vivid picture of the human mind. The elephant represents our emotional side, powerful and sometimes unpredictable, while the rider symbolizes our rational thinking, attempting to direct and guide the elephant's path. The strength of the elephant is undeniable, as it can easily overpower the rider. However, the rider, with his intelligence and foresight, can plan and navigate the journey. The trick here is that both need to work in harmony for us to achieve true well-being. The emotional elephant provides the energy and passion, while the rational rider gives direction and purpose. It's a delicate balance between the two, each one crucial in its own way. It's essential to understand that the key to a successful journey isn't about overpowering the elephant. It's about creating a partnership, a mutual understanding. Remember, it's not about the strength of the rider, but about the journey together. Can changing your mind change your life? This question may sound like a philosophical quandary, but it's actually grounded in science. The term neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to change and adapt as a result of our thoughts and experiences. Imagine your brain as a landscape, with thoughts carving out pathways like rivers through valleys. Every thought, every experience, every moment is like a droplet of water, gradually reshaping the landscape of your mind. The beauty of neuroplasticity is that it's not just a passive process. It's something we can actively influence. By choosing our thoughts, by seeking out new experiences, we can carve out new pathways, reshape the valleys, and alter the landscape of our mind. Change, then, is not only possible, but within our grasp. It's a powerful concept, isn't it? The understanding that you hold the chisel to sculpt your own mind. So if you want to change your life, start by changing your mind. What if the golden rule isn't just a moral guideline, but a social necessity? Picture this: a world where we all practice reciprocal altruism, a give-and-take dynamic where we help others not just out of the kindness of our hearts, but also with the understanding that we might receive help in return. This isn't just a nice idea. It's a fundamental building block of our communities. In the grand scheme of things, it's this exchange of favors that knits us together, that forms the bonds of trust and cooperation we need to thrive as social beings. It's not just about doing good for goodness sake. It's about creating a positive social environment where everyone benefits. And here's the kicker. These positive social interactions, these exchanges of goodwill and support, they're essential for our happiness. We're hardwired to connect, to give and receive, to reciprocate. In the end, we are social creatures, and our happiness relies on each other. Do we see the world as it is, or as we are? This question opens the door to our exploration of Chapter 4 and 5 of Jonathan Haidt's insightful book, The Happiness Hypothesis. Our perception of reality is often clouded by our biases and illusions. We tend to see the faults in others more clearly than we see our own. We judge others based on their actions, yet judge ourselves based on our intentions. This cognitive dissonance can lead us astray, distorting our understanding of the world around us and our place in it. Self-awareness and mindfulness are crucial tools in overcoming these biases. By turning our gaze inward, we can begin to see our own faults and shortcomings. This isn't about self-deprecation, but rather about self-improvement. Recognizing our biases allows us to address them, to become more understanding, and to foster healthier relationships with others. But what about happiness? We all strive for it, but the pursuit of happiness can sometimes feel like chasing a mirage. In our relentless quest for constant joy, we may find ourselves paradoxically becoming more unhappy. Happiness is not a destination to reach, but a journey to embark on. It's about finding contentment in the present, about embracing the ups and downs of life. Happiness is not about achieving a constant state of euphoria, but about finding meaning and satisfaction in our everyday experiences. Let's not forget that happiness is also about acceptance. Accepting our faults and those of others can free us from the chains of resentment and bitterness. Accepting that life isn't always perfect, that it's okay to have bad days, is a crucial step towards genuine happiness. So, as we journey through life, let's strive to see the world as it is, not as we are. Let's strive for self-awareness, for understanding, and for acceptance. And most importantly, let's remember that happiness isn't about chasing a state of constant joy, but about embracing the journey with its ups and downs. So, what does all this mean for us and our pursuit of happiness? Well, let's take a stroll down memory lane and revisit the key insights we've gleaned from each chapter of the Happiness Hypothesis. Chapter 1, The Divided Self, reminded us of the intriguing dance between our rational and intuitive selves. It's not about silencing one or the other, but about striking a harmonious balance. This balance, this unity of mind, paves the way for a more fulfilling and content life. In Changing Your Mind, we delved into the transformative power of perspective. By consciously reframing our thoughts, we can not only alter our emotional states, but also steer our lives in a more positive direction. This is not some abstract concept. It's a practical tool we can use every day. Chapter 3, Reciprocity with a Vengeance, shed light on the inherent value of positive social interactions. Sharing, caring, and reciprocating kindness isn't just about being good Samaritans. It's a fundamental part of our human nature, one that can significantly enhance our sense of happiness and well-being. And finally, in The Faults of Others and the Pursuit of Happiness, we explored the perilous traps of blaming others and chasing happiness. We learned that acknowledging our own faults and focusing on the journey, not the destination, can lead to a more satisfying and joyful existence. What's the takeaway here? Happiness isn't about avoiding discomfort or seeking perpetual bliss. It's about embracing life's complexities, cultivating self-awareness, and nurturing positive relationships. It's about understanding that happiness is not a constant state, but an ongoing process, a journey. So let's apply these insights to our daily lives. Let's strike a balance between our intuitive and rational selves, alter our perspectives, reciprocate kindness, and focus on the journey. Let's embrace life in all its complexity, and in doing so, find our unique paths to happiness. In the end, happiness isn't a destination, but a journey of self-discovery, of sharing, and of embracing life in all its complexity.